Yes, we've signed with and partnering with Hankook, who are going to be our official tyre sponsor and basically support our high performance team. So obviously led by Justin Crowe and the guys. We're rapt to have Hankook on board as a global brand and strongly aligned to our values, and it's an awesome beginning of an awesome partnership.
You got a new set of Hankook tyres on the Kia already?
Well, I'll be safe if I have, I know that. So, yeah, I will go and check.
Round one rolls around, obviously. Does it change at all this year? I mean, how does it feel in terms of round one with a team that is genuinely, expected to have some success this year?
Yeah, well, nothing really changes. The exciting part of this year is it's a group that's now had majority of the group 12 months together. 3 new faces that'll be named in the squad tonight that have come via the trade. So yeah, it's exciting. It's there's a lot for us to still learn about this year, but we want to start on a great note, put our best foot forward on Friday night.
Is all the hype good for the club and good for the boys?
Yeah. I probably don't pick up too much on the hype, other than it's nice to be spoken about as a team that people think can go well, as opposed to people talking about us as not going well. So now all the talk means nothing, obviously. It's now just getting out there and performing.
How many teams do you think can win the flag?
I haven't really thought about that realistically, but it's pretty open again, I would think. There's depends on what level of being able to win the flag you're talking about, but yeah, it's pretty open.
I'm not sure if you're one that sort of bothers with history, but Adelaide you've had a bit of trouble with past 4 times. I think 76 points have beaten you by average. Yeah. Good test first up.
Yeah, well, Adelaide were in the grand final last year, so it doesn't really matter what the history is with them. They're a very good team and great test for us first up. This one we're excited about at Etihad Stadium, and going to have, it's a new format. We've heard about no on-ground warm-ups, so we want our crowd there nice and early, sitting down, ready for the action to start. We've got a lot of good stuff happening pre-game, so our crowd will be up and about when the players run out.
John, Tom Bellchambers didn't train today, didn't have a kick today. We saw him having a chat with the doctor. Have you got an update on him?
Yeah, he doesn't generally do anything on the day before the game. So, yeah, the chat with the doctor I can't enlighten you on. I assume he actually likes the doc, so probably just catching up with him. But, yeah, we weren't expecting him to be on the track today.
Is that much the same with Dyson Heppel?
Yeah, Hep has a lot of players have a specific routine the day before the game, depending on their age, where they're coming from, and all that sort of thing. So you'll see every week that's. I think Brendan Goddard only does half of the session as well.
Notice out there Zach Merritt was doing a bit more forward stuff kind of towards the end. It's a bit of a trend, midfielders resting forward. Is that something we can see from Zach?
Well, yeah, I reckon in maybe the last home and away game last year he kicked 4. So that's what's in front of my mind. Yeah. They might start there, but they'll all spend some time forward, all the mids at different periods.
If we can talk about your 3 fresh faces individually, Jake Stringer to start with, how driven is he to really perform this season?
Yeah, look, he's been an awesome attribute around the club. He's fitting in really well with the boys. He offers up a lot when we talk about how we want to play and what we could face, and he's got a strong opinion on all that. And that's been really good to see that he's felt comfortable within the group to speak up. He's had a good pre-season, and he's got a role to play for us, and that's what we want to see. And he's very clear on what that role is.
Can you tell us what that role is? Is it a midfield forward or more forward?
Yeah, well, right at this moment I'd say it's 50-50, but it'll be something that we'll explore as the year unfolds.
Sard?
Yeah, Sardi's fit in really well. Again, had a really good pre-season. He was working pretty hard before pre-season started. So, yeah, coming in again, we know what he brings in terms of his offensive rebound, but he defends really tightly as well, so we want to see that.
And Devon just adds to that forward line mix, doesn't he?
Forward and midfield mix as well, yeah, so just another player that will rotate through both.
Obviously, the Bombers have got a great offensive, team, and offence is probably your strength. Does that conversely mean the defensive side of your game, is that going to be the real focus? If you can stop teams scoring, you're going to be outscore them. Is that kind of safe to say about Essendon?
Yeah, look, regardless of everything, we were ranked 12th for scores against us last year, and that's not good enough. That's not going to cut it as being a team that wants to win finals footy, so we have to improve in that area.
Safe to say that's been a pretty big focus over the off-season.
It's been a focus, yeah. I wouldn't say a big focus, but it's certainly been a focus of some of the adjustments we've made.
You were asked about the hype a little bit earlier. I think some commentators are calling it a Tullamarine Globetrotters. What do you make of terms like that, and will we see exciting footy
Yeah, I
out
haven't
of it?
heard that one. Who are the Globetrotters? They are my era. I shouldn't say that. But, yeah, I'm not sure where that comes from or why. If you can enlighten me on what you understand by that.
I think
A good scoring team?
I think exciting tricks.
Yep.
That sort of high octane sort of footy.
Yeah. So if we see tricks, that's great, but we'll certainly still aim to score well and be a team that plays a really exciting brand of footy to watch.
Could you be one of the quickest sides this year?
I'm not really sure. I haven't had a look at that, but obviously we've added a bit of speed. Trav Collier's injured at the moment, but he's obviously another one who brings speed to the group. So it was probably an area that we were conscious of 2 or 3 years ago, and really happy with the way that's come along.
What about your own contract, John? Obviously, it's been reported a number of times it's not far away, and it would be done before the season. The season's come around now. I mean, does it? Do you think about it at all now that the season's underway?
No, it's not really a concern. It may still be done before the season starts, so that means it's not far away.
It's a fair indication there, isn't it?
Yes, I can't guarantee that, but anyway, we'll see what happens. But it's certainly not. It's not a distraction or anything, and it's not something we talk about every day. It sort of fits into the schedule of when we can all get together.
Yeah.
We talked about a few individuals. Do you want to help us out in terms of who's might be debuting or who will be named later today?
Well, we've sort of named 3 of the guys, so that's a fair head start for it.
Yeah.
There's 3. I won't give you any more than that.
And just on the start of the season, I mean, obviously with the expectation, how important is it to get underway against a team like Adelaide, to really prove yourself against a good team early, just to get the confidence up with the group?
Yeah, look, our aim is to go out and show each other the stuff we've been training and playing and put our best foot forward. And then whatever the outcome is from that, we get to see how it stacks up against Adelaide.